on, Marvelites, it's time to suit up.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's slumber time.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're such a fucking child! You are not the
Hey,
watcher.
Marvelites, I'm Maureen Sink, and you're watching The Watcher. And this week we have the very special Women of Marvel from the Women of Marvel podcast.
So
Hi guys,
special.
I'm Judy Stevens. I'm an associate producer, and I work with the crew behind the camera. I'm Adri
Fucking
Cowan.
thank God for that. Thank God she's behind something.
I'm the social media manager, so I'm behind the scenes of all the Facebook and the Twitter and the
Yeah, you certainly look behind at a lot of things.
Tumblr.
And I'm Sana Almanith. I'm an editor at Marvel, and I work on such books as...
She's not just an editor, guys. She's actually she's literally a radical activist who hangs out with Obama so much that people have commented that Obama should give her a room at the White House. She makes Miss Marvel about a Muslim character and then runs to Obama to go, look, Daddy, like what do? Put on fridge for me, Daddy. And Obama goes, that's good. That's very good. Very good. Spread the word. Spread the crazy shit. Spread that shit. Yeah. That's who she is. She is she's actually one of the people behind the scenes making the decisions on like what happens to characters. She works in character development. She's much more than just an editor. And all of her books are, you guessed it, let's find out.
Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, Hawkeye, Elektra, and
Yeah.
again, the list goes on.
The cancellation list just keeps on trucking. Yes, it does. She is the classic case of fuck your comics, I want my comics. I want radical activist, feminized characters, female stories, and in fact, she's recently quoted as saying that she plans to take the boy problem out of Marvel. Not kidding. That's exactly how she approaches it. This is how the radical people who are way too far left and really, really indoctrinated and have no idea what they're fucking talking about, approach everything. It's from a destructive place, not a positive place. And it's all about changing things to make the world view it the way they want you to. So, fun stuff. Really nice to see you at the slumber party, you fucking propagandist.
Those the Women of Marvel panels, of course, they're really popular. There's going to be one at New York Comic Con. Now you have this podcast. Why did you want to do it?
And, actually, maybe even a year and a half, 2 years ago, we're like, oh, it'd be great to sort of create an extension of...
Oh, look, on the far left, there's one of these things is not like the others. Axel Alonso, just sitting there going, yeah, like you girls are pretty awesome. Yeah, this one's for you ladies. Dude, if I were a woman in fandom, I would be fucking raging all the time. And not because of masculine shit, because of shit like this. Condescending, like, hey girls, we know you need special treatment. We know you need some little, we're gonna have to make something special just for you so you feel comfortable, so you feel tended to. Right, girl, you fragile little weak fangirl who can't handle hanging out with the men folk on the comic book convention floor. You need to talk about vaginas in comics, don't you? You want to talk about frilly, girly things, don't you? Well, this is your safe space to do it with Axel Alonso overseeing all of it with a look on his face like a man about to be fucking executed. Anyway, this is some condescending shit. This is division within fandom. This is ideology that doesn't belong in fandom making its way into where we're all having panels and talking about all this shit.
the Women of Marvel panel, because there's so much love and passion for it.
And for those who
Love
haven't
and
listened,
passion.
what is on the podcast that people can
They're holding their stuffed animals like retards.
Interviews with creators.
Oh, it's Kelly Sue DeCocklick. Look at her. Oh, I can't even. Oh, look at her. Doesn't she not look like a fucking person who's like, I want to dress up as someone that everyone cannot like stand for Halloween, and like that's what she lives with every day. Like she literally looks like a cartoon character, Nickelodeon version of a feminist every day of her life. The glasses, the little septum piercing, the shitty hair, the hair dyed in the blood of fucking like her dead cats. It's just, oh my Christ, it's fucking disgusting. She only has work in comic books because she is married to a guy who can write and has written some good stuff for Marvel over the years. And that's it. That's her story. There it is. There's your story. Look, she's got her favorite cat in a fucking cube in the background. Fucking, and she's got a fucking pink hand grenade because, oh my god, the paradox. To feminize something so masculine and warlike. Oh my god, it makes you think. She is fucking awful. Her books suck. She literally goes on Twitter to attack fans. She gets in interviews and goes, don't buy my book. If you don't like my politics, don't buy my garbage. She's fucking awful. And there she is. Hey guys. Hey. What part of the reason what these people need to understand is why we're criticizing them so much is that they've made room for not talented people, but they've used nepotism to bring in shit like her. You know, that's like ruined the pool. Like they pissed in the pool for everybody. And I can't help but feel like so many young talented writers are being overlooked. Seriously.
We've interviewed cosplayers.
Which was originally a book that you pitched as an idea.
It was an idea. What if there was a Muslim and she was a girl just like me? What a great idea. You really stretched the bounds of your imagination for that shit.
On that and seeing its wild success now.
They keep saying that. They keep saying it's like the most successful thing ever, and every like number I've seen points to the opposite.
It's kind of unbelievable because this is now in its second or third or fourth, and issue 1's actually at its 6th printing, which is kind of unheard of. It's kind of cool to be able to say, oh, not only do I work at Marvel, but I was able to sort of create this character. I mean, along with obviously Willow and Adrian.
Wolverine looks really happy to be part of this.
That hopefully will sort of outlast even my time here. I couldn't be more excited about it.
And now, Adrian, you work in comics, but in a different way than some people might think.
Oh, I
Any
do.
advice for people who want to work in marketing or social?
A huge thing is start your own blog. Everybody in the industry. It's pretty small, actually.
She just admitted the comics industry is really small. Yeah, exactly the problem. That's exactly the problem. You guys turned it into an insular little club where you don't let anyone else in if they even have different political beliefs. Back in the day, Republicans would marry Democrats because politics were something you honored that the other person had. There was a unspoken mutual respect. You disagree, but you respect each other because you're both Americans going towards a goal of prosperity for everyone. You just are doing it in your own different ways. But things have become so polarized now, and people have gone so far to the left. It's become so fashionable to be far left, and the far left has taken over the media, and they become status quo. That now it's like you are fucking public enemy number one, and you're standing in the way of our socialist revolution. You're fucking out. You don't get to be a part of making comic books, which is insane. That's mental.
So the more people that you know, the better chances you have to secure yourself.
Like any job.
Judy, now this is a really
Judy,
good one for you.
Judy,
October.
oh.
Oktoberfest.
Judy looks really excited to be there. She looks like she wants to be at home with her fucking ferrets.
Judy, can you tell them a little bit about it?
Oktoberfest is the celebration of cosplay and costuming on Marvel.com. And so every year we look for you guys out there, the cosplayers and costumers, to spend your amazing Marvel
Take pictures of
photos.
yourself
And
standing
we'll
in
do
a
an
corner.
event on celebrating Oktoberfest.
So now, this is a slumber party,
No, it's not.
so we have to play a slumber party game.
Spin the bottle. Spin the bottle!
A round of fight,
What?
marry, kill.
It's supposed to be fuck, marry, kill. You've ruined it already.
You have to choose Sam Wilson,
Of course.
Hulk, or we have Star-Lord.
Peter Quill.
Now, fight means fight, right?
Fight means fight.
But like, do you like start fighting and then start making out in the course of the fight?
This is Marvel Comics. This is Marvel Comics. This is Marvel Comics.
Like that kind of fighting.
Leave it up to interpretation.
I'd probably kill Hulk.
Yeah, of course you would. He's the most masculine. He's like overly, too many muscles.
Because I mean, if you can,
If you can't.
marry Sam Wilson
Of course you would.
and fight Star-Lord.
Marry the black guy, fight the white guy. End of story. This is Marvel Comics.
I agree with you,
I
too.
think we're all on the same page.
Well, you guys are...
Oh, I love that line. Oh, this is just too good. All right. I think we're all on the same page and everyone just nods in unison. Yes, the hive mind is complete. The circle is unbroken. We all feel and think the same. We would kill the Hulk. We would fight white male. We would marry black male because underprivileged. Thank you, children. Please follow our messaging. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? The whole point of the game, Fuck, Marry, Kill, is that you get funny differences in people's opinions and they explain themselves. And it turns into hilarious conversations. That's the whole point of the game. You have different opinions on who you would fuck, marry, or kill. That's the point! And they were just like, I think we are all as one. The Borg shuffle on. We will create comics. We will feminize everything into oblivion. Into the great vagina within the sky. Fuck! This is the most boring slumber party I've ever been to.
Here first, and check out the Women of Marvel podcast
No,
on iTunes and Marvel.com.
Don't. It's awful. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I want to show. I just want to show that at Marvel, they're having girly slumber parties where they tell you to watch their girly Marvel show that's all about girls because they can't shut the fuck up about their vaginas for like 10 minutes. That's why Marvel sucks right now, guys. This is why. These people are why. Sana Anamat is not just some editor. She's actually got a higher, bigger position that she did not admit on this for whatever reason. Maybe they edited it. I don't know. But she's actually directing Marvel into becoming as feminine as possible, chasing the dollars of women who don't give a fuck about buying comic books. They're you know what, to be honest, a lot of the female fans I know get into comic books because they like them the way they are. They don't really like the feminine stuff that they're putting out too. So they're pretty much alienating all the fans. I mean, just like with Star Wars, they handed it to Kathleen Kennedy. She had a feminist agenda from the start, from day one. They feminized Star Wars. They made it all about how the girls are better than the boys. They thought that would appeal to women, and it didn't. Women actually didn't like it.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that would be surprised that we're making Star Wars movies, and the majority of the people involved in the development of those stories are women. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's making a huge difference in the stories that we're trying to tell. He writes amazingly fierce and independent women.
And then in the process, they alienated all the men, lost their audience, solo bombs at the box office. History is made. First Star Wars movie to ever bomb. Boom. Done. Like, how many more bombs are these fuckers gonna churn out? And I think Ms. Marvel should have been a bomb, but they didn't want to let it be because it went against the narrative that they had planned. The narrative had to be that it was this runaway success. And look, a female Muslim can be popular too, y'all. Like, it's all the narrative. Okay? It couldn't fail. Even if it failed, it couldn't fail. And that's creepy that that's happening at Marvel too, that they're willing to do that. It's bizarre. I wish Disney hadn't bought them, but so that they could just fail and then have to like pick themselves back up through good old-fashioned ingenuity and appealing to their actual audience that loves them dearly again. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm Rise again. Next time you're at a slumber party with a bunch of chicks, play Spin the Bottle, okay? Come on, make it interesting. Death to Ming.